Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming here on behalf of the Roof family. I want to welcome you all here today and appreciate you being here. I am Laura Barnett. I've had the privilege of being Jackson's piano teacher for the last 11 years. So very exciting day today, and it's very special that you are here to celebrate Jackson and all of his success with the family. So we appreciate you being here. At this time, I'd like you to ask to turn your ringer off on your phone. You are welcome to take video and pictures, whatever you want to do. But since we are having the recital professionally video, we'd rather not have the ringing during the song. So if you could turn that off, that would be great. I'm going to give an introduction that includes part of Jackson's resume of things that he's accomplished. So as we celebrate him today, he is salutatorian of the Gunner High School for class of 2024. So we're very excited about that. Yay! And he just participated in the regionals one-act play for Gunner, and last year he had a lead role in it. He performed in the Denison Performing Arts Competition this year when we made third place on Clair De Lune. He's also made first and second place in his high school career. He's also competed 11 years with Richardson music teachers in Dallas and done sonatina and all the different periods of music competitions throughout the years. He will be attending UT in Austin in the fall as a biochemistry major with plans on either doing research or being a doctor like his mom and dad. And he's made state championship in tennis the last 2 years and is on track to compete hopefully this year with tennis in state. So we're wishing him the best with that. He also has some scholarships from Gunner High School along with UT for his stellar academic record. Jackson's actually the original member when I opened my piano studio here in Sherman 12 years ago. So he has been here since the very beginning, which is very exciting. And I would have to say Jackson has been consistent 100% of the time. He's actually never skipped a lesson in his entire life. He's actually never skipped. If he's sick, he calls me and we reschedule. So he has a 100% attendance record in the studio. One of my favorite memories of Jackson in the last 11 years is several years ago. He did a solo Christmas concert at Children's Medical Hospital in Dallas. He did the whole 1-hour concert by memory. And that, of all the things he's done, I think that's the thing that I'm most proud of, him giving the gift of music at the hospital for those children. His first performance was in 3rd grade at Texoma Christian School, where he played Carol of the Bells on the Christmas concert. And in that moment, I don't think I've told you this, Jackson, in that moment, that's when I really realized that he is gifted in piano. It was in 3rd grade. I was like, this is his thing. He really loves music. He has done multiple performances at Gunner Middle School, Gunner High School, so we're very thankful for that school district for supporting him this entire time. He is in the National Honor Society his junior and senior year and vice president of National Honor Society. In UIL, he has done first place in the doubles tennis district and regional championship and state qualifier. He was candidate for All Texoma Land in 2022 and 2023 in tennis, and he was named All Texoma Land Tennis Athlete of the Year. He has studied voice with Miss Sylvia Rivers for the last 4 years. And he has done HOSA 2022 and 2023 and was the treasurer of that his sophomore year. For community service, he's assisted in the RU Internal Medicine and RU Pediatrics as an intern there. He has tutored in math and STEM his senior years and also worked as a lifeguard several summers. Jackson is one of the smartest yet kind-hearted students that I've ever known. He keeps a full schedule. I've had the privilege of knowing him since he was in 1st grade, as he was in the same class as my son Christopher at TCS. His family has been a huge supporter of the studio for many years, which I'm very thankful for. And I know in the future that Jackson will be saving many lives with his career, and he will always have the piano to bring him joy and relaxation and give the gift of music wherever he goes. I want to dedicate Moonlight Sonata to Miss Colbert. Where are you? I have to tell you a story about Miss Colbert. In 8th grade, Miss Colbert told Jackson that Moonlight Sonata is her favorite piece. So he came to me at his lesson and said, Miss Barnett, I have to learn Moonlight Sonata because it's Miss Colbert's piece. And I said, it's level 10. And we're not at level 10. We're about level 6, level 7. And guess what we did? We learned Moonlight Sonata from Miss Colbert. So I'm going to dedicate that to you today. And I want to tell you a funny story that happened about UIL. He went to UIL and actually went to state in piano through UIL and represented this part of North Texas. He did fantastic, got gold, and it was a real highlight of his musical career. But I have to tell you a funny story. I picked out a song that had been on the list the previous year. We had it all completely learned. And then 12 weeks before UIL, I thought, I better double check that song. And to my horror, it was not on the list. I'm crying. I'm like, I have wrecked his year. So very humbly, I came to Jackson. I said, I made a huge mistake. And I said, we learned this song. It's not on the list. We can't go to UIL. And he's like, we're going. So I picked out a Rachmaninoff C-sharp minor, which I think a lot of you have heard because he played it at Gunner High School. But we learned that song in 12 weeks and went to state, despite my terrible mistake, which I won't do again, because I learned a valuable lesson from that. But he was so gracious, and that's what I would have to describe Jackson as. He is a kind, tender-hearted, gracious person, and he is literally good at everything he does. He's good at music, he's good at sports, he's good at academics. He's achieved level 10 in his piano. I want to dedicate the WC today to Rebecca, who has just every second loved every piece he's ever played, but I know it's her favorite. So Rebecca, we're dedicating the WC to you today. And I'm very happy that he has finished this race. 11 years is a long time to work on a goal. So we didn't actually start on this recital this year. We started on this recital 11 years ago with a goal of finishing strong. So what I want you to do today is relax, enjoy the program, just let the music wash over you. The protocol is he's going to play a song, take a bow, and then he'll come back and play his next. We'll have a brief intermission just to let him catch his breath, where you're welcome to stand up and stretch. And then afterwards, we will have a lovely reception with some wonderful food. So thank you for being here. I'm going to open us up in a prayer, a blessing for Jackson, and then he will begin his program. God, we thank you for the gift of music, and we thank you that you put this gift in Jackson's heart so many years ago, and that he spent all these years developing the gift that you gave him. And we pray today, Lord, that you will bless him. You'll allow him to remember all the things that he's learned and studied and practiced. And we just want to celebrate him today and the wonderful gift that you've given him in his life. So we commit this time into your hand and ask for your blessings. Amen.
to say. La mia gloria, il mio diletto. Alma mia, si sol to say, si sol to say. La mia gloria, la mia gloria, il mio diletto. Si sol to say, mia gloria, il mio diletto. I got a house in Baltimore. Oh, Liza Jane. Silver door plate on my door. Oh, Liza Jane. I got a house in Baltimore. Oh, Liza Jane. Streetcar runs right by my door. Oh, Liza Jane. 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 Come, my love, and be with me. Oh, Liza Jane, and I'll take good care of thee. Oh, Liza Jane. 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 Oh, Eliza, oh, Eliza, oh, Eliza Jane. Eliza Jane. Eliza Jane. Clink a glass and wipe your eyes for my bygone days at Gunter High. And the class I learned to dread, the ego buster they called phys ed. Basketball, baseball, football, stickball, volleyball, dodgeball, tetherball, kickball. Playing was hell, the worst of all was the ritual that came first of all. Last one picked, non-athletic. Last one picked, at sports I was pathetic. Other kids could tumble and run, but my coordination was totally un. 6 guys left, stomach sinking. 3 guys left, my self-esteem was shrinking. Felt so ashamed I could have cried. Nobody wanted me on their side. How many notes did I forge to say? Please excuse Jackson from gym today. He's wrenched his back, his colon's spastic. He's got meningitis and his kneecaps are plastic. I was the last one picked, rejected by the rabble. The last one picked, I could beat him all at Scrabble. My brains didn't do me a bit of good. The bottom of the barrel was where I stood. But time went by and I met you, and learned a team could consist of two. The way I was A-okay, and who cares about kids' games anyways? The last one picked, the past is past now. The last one picked, at last I'm not the last now. I'm first draft choice on my winning team, like I always dreamed I'd be. Imagine my surprise when out of all those other guys, you picked me.
Tis a gift to be simple, tis a gift to be free. Tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight, when true simplicity is gained. To bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn, turn we'll 'tis the gift to be kind, 'tis the gift of grace we know that we will find. And when we see the light at the break of day, we'll know that the truth will show us the way. When true simplicity is gained, to bow or to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow or to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Tis the gift, tis the gift, tis the gift to be simple and free. Someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep, someone to love you too hard, happily ever after. Someone to need you too much, someone to read you too well, someone to bleed you of all the things you don't want to tell. That's happily ever after, ever, ever, ever after in hell. Somebody always there, sitting in the chair where you wanna sit. Always, always. Somebody always there, wanting you to share just a little bit. Always, always. Then see the pretty girl smiling everywhere from the ads and the TV set. And why should you sweat? What do you get? One day of grateful for 6 of regret. Someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep, someone to bore you to death, happily ever after. Someone you have to know well, someone you have to show how, someone you have to allow the things you never allow. That's happily ever after, ever, ever, ever after, till now.
Thank you all for coming.
Yay! I'm telling you, in the 36 years I've been teaching, I think that might be the best senior recital I've seen in my life. That was tremendous. I want to thank you, Jackson, for the last 11 years in the studio and 10,000 hours of practice. If you wonder how long it takes to get to level 10, it's 10,000 hours of practice. So congratulations on finishing strong. So Rue family has invited everyone to stay for a lovely, lovely reception, so please do that. Rebecca wants to say a few words, and then we will make our way to the kitchen. Y'all eat, and thank you again for being here and celebrating Jackson. It really means the world to us that you would be here today. So thank you on behalf of the Rue family.
Well, it was wonderful. Jackson, come on back. Oh, I just wanted to say a few words. I wrote a few things down. Everyone who is here is meant to be here, and all have played such a special role in our lives. So this is just a beautiful group of people that mean so much to me. Jackson came to me when he was very little and said, "Mom, I think I want to play piano." And I said, "Okay." So I knew Miss Barnett from TCS, and I called her and I said, "He thinks he wants to play piano." I'm not musical, Brad's not musical. And I said, "Well, let's do a lesson and see what he thinks, and let me know if you think there's any, talent there, or if it's just not gonna, whatever, because we have no idea." And so she called me and she said, "It was fabulous." So he comes in, a little bitty guy, there's a picture of him in there a little, and he says, "Well, I need a piano." And I said, "Okay." So I knew nothing about that. So I called around to, find something he could play. And we got this very cheap wall piano. I mean, they're still expensive, but wall piano. And we had no place to put this thing. So we put it in his room. And we put it in his room against his wall with everything else in there. And he played, and he played, and he played. And my dear friends, the Moonies back here, knew his love for music and knew that we didn't have anything but that old wall piano. And so this was theirs. We're here today. And so it was very special. They have been on this journey with us and have enjoyed hearing everything about this beautiful piano that has become one of the centerpieces of our home, because to hear this home filled with his music makes me very happy and makes me want to cry and want to dance, which, sometimes I get really goofy and he doesn't like that. But he's been incredible. But everyone here has had a special part of this journey. Thank you to his friends. All of you are theatrical and have been in shows with him and have been amazing. Thank you for coming. Thank you to the Holes here, who are also friends. but also have been a huge journey in his tennis. And Steve and Faye, there aren't enough words. So, about 4 years ago, Jackson said, I think I want to play tennis. I said, okay. So we got a racket, didn't know anything about that, didn't even know how to keep score for tennis. I didn't know anything about it. Get out there. Steve's the most wonderful coach in the world. He did it free. He wasn't part of the school program. He loved these kids. Started it. We went to, we got second in district, and then went to regionals, and then went to state, and it was incredible. And then the next year, we won district, went to regionals, and went to state. And so we're hoping to do it again. But that man and his wife Faye have put in the hours, and Holly and her family. Thank you to the majors. We have been on this journey together as neighbors. Our boys are in the same grade. They have a graduating too. They are just very special to us and have been a village that has helped us to succeed here. Thank you very much to the beloved remnants who are here in the back. Houston has been with him since TCS. I have them in little pictures. I have a picture of them in here. They've grown up together literally. And every time I need them to do anything, they're taking Jackson to their house and having dinner or whatever they're doing, or Houston and him are over here making tacos for a project for school and laughing and having fun, and that's incredible. Thank you to the Ramseys, our other neighbors. They all have music in their home with their children, their daughter, and so they've been very supportive and have come to everything since we were little bitty. And also always check the mail and take care of the dog, or if I have an emergency, they know the code to the house and get in and, whatever, unplug my curling iron. So thank you for everything. Thank you to Liz. Liz is a dear friend of mine who has been with me for many years. I love her dearly. She is one of my supports who we can talk to about all the things, and she loves my children very much. Thank you to the teachers that come and do everything for these kids. It is a village, and you all make such a huge difference in their lives every single day. He loves you all, Mr. Eaton, Holly. What can I say about Miss Colbert? I love you. Miss Colbert, this is the reason he started singing. He played piano since he was a little bitty, and Miss Colbert is always recruiting kids. So he came home and said, well, Mom, I'm going to sing. I said, okay. And boy, off we went. And Miss Colbert, though, opened her life to us. Not only did he sing, she opened the door for him to play piano at the school with every moment that we had, including at New Year's Eve in Branson with a huge auditorium, and she just created things and made them happen and loved these kids deeply and dearly, and has always been a huge support. Music changes the world. Thank you very much to Mrs. Barnett. We love you, and I have a special thank you for you. I have to read this because it's very special to me. For Miss Barnett, so many people come into our lives and leave us the way they came. There are precious few who touch our lives so very deeply that we are never the same. Thank you. Love you. And lastly, thank you to my family, my parents, and my in-laws who have supported all of this and helped us raise these boys and Jackson, and have just been to everything. So we have just a lot to be thankful for here today. Thank you all. We're going to have lunch now. If you'll give us a little crew about 2 minutes to get the hot stuff on the table, please. There's tons of food. Eat and visit, and thank you for being here. I love you all. I love you all. It takes a village. Thank you. And thank you to Timothy. I mean, how could we do it without him? the best pianist in the entire world. You were sitting over here out of my eye.